Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to monthly uploads. I told you guys that I'd be doing this and I stuck to my word, back to my monthly uploads. Yeah, this is another storing photo cards video, as I'm sure all of you know, because that's what I do every month. And I don't really have much to say today. I've been having a good time on like my summer holidays because my exams are done, even though I've now started doing even more qualifications. At least I had a bit of a break. But yeah, I have some cards. Most of these are actually left over from last month's video that I didn't include because I just got a ton over like the period where I took a break. But I have them to store today. So let's waste no further time and let's go into rescene. So, only got 2 cards for rescene today. They have had a comeback and it's really good and I love it. So hopefully in the next video I will have that to store. But for today I just have these 2 merch cards, as you can see here. So these are from the fan kit, I think. Yeah, they say Remine on them. And I just got Liv and Zena, as I always do, my top 2. And so they're gonna go on this page here with my light stick cards. So first of all we have Liv up here, and then we have Zena. And honestly I wanted to claim OT5 for this set because it is gorgeous. Like all of them look so good. May especially. I don't really collect anything of May apart from OT5 sets, but I love her cards in this. I also love how the back of these are all pink. I really hope that theme like continues. But yeah, that's all I have for rescene today. We'll be filling this up soon, hopefully. I think all the stuff is at my kep1er manager's Korean address, and I think we've had EMS requested, so this should be coming to me soon, as long as I can pay for DOMs on time, because I am so incredibly broke. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing, which is Purple Kiss. So here is Purple Kiss. I once again only have like 2 things for Purple Kiss, one of which is a Yuki card, which I normally wouldn't collect because currently I'm only collecting like her newer era stuff. However, someone offered me to trade something for this hide and seek card and I was like, yeah, sure, I love Yuki and I love hide and seek. So yeah, I was always planning to collect her later era stuff, so I'm just gonna stick this at the back somewhere. Oh, it's moving the binder. Help. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it in one of these back pages and then move it when I have somewhere for it to go. And then I have this last Geeky Land Digipack card for Cheyin that I needed. Oh, I've just thrown it. Wow. Yep, finally completing Geeky Land. Been so excited to do that. And now I do just have to mention the unfortunate thing that has happened in the world of Purple Kiss, which I've been avoiding talking about. It's been announced that Purple Kiss are disbanding in November. I'm gonna kill myself, I think. Okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but like, I love Purple Kiss so much. They are one of the most talented groups I have ever seen. They have my favourite discography of any K-pop group. I think they are the best. Like if you don't listen to Purple Kiss's music, you are missing out. They have an incredible range of concepts and songs and like different voices and rappers in their group. I love Purple Kiss so much, and it just breaks my heart to see that they have never been promoted properly. Like they were never given a light stick, they've never had a full album. They might be having one in August, but it's quite short notice and they said it would be an English album. So I have no idea what's going on there. And they've also never come to Europe, which I'm so sad about because I was really hoping to see them in their latest album. They did like a Europe exclusive album, so I was thinking, oh my god, maybe they're gonna come here. And then they didn't. They fucking disbanded instead. I'm really sad about this, as you can probably tell. I'm so annoyed. I really hope that they can have good careers going on from this. Maybe some of them can release music together again, but I'm not sure what they want to do. Some of them are songwriters and stuff, like Cheyin, like Swan, so I really hope they get to explore more of that once they're out of the group. But yeah, I am quite happy with the way they've handled the disbandment in a way. Like, they've basically they've given us notice that they're disbanding in November, which is like a few months away, and they've said they're going to do an album and a tour before, so that's kind of nice. I'm glad that they're doing that so that they're letting fans have the opportunity to see them and buy their stuff before they disband. However, I can't see them because they're not coming to freaking Europe, but there you go. But yeah, it's been handled a lot better than most other groups, so I am grateful for that at least. However, someone that I know and who is my main Purple Kiss group order manager is actually organising a really cute like cafe cup sleeve event to like celebrate the girls and meet other Plories before their disbandment and stuff. So if anyone is in the UK and wants to come to that, please make sure to look on Instagram at thankyouPurkiProject. They've just announced that London is on the Saturday the 18th of October, and there's going to be one in Manchester on another day as well. So if anyone's interested in that, please do come along. I'm like slightly involved in planning it, not much, but like, you know, I was helping out with ideas and stuff. So I'm going to be at the London one, hopefully, and if anyone else wants to go to it, let me know and I'll see you there. I'm really glad that we're going to get to celebrate Purple Kiss and all the amazing things they've done before they disband. Right, let's get back to a happier note now. I'm done being depressing about Purple Kiss. I love you, my girls. I just have some like random miscellaneous girl group cards, so let's put them away. So let's flip through here to the miscellaneous section. Here it is. So in here I have a few different things. So I have 3 cards and 2 spaces. That's annoying. What I think I'm going to do is Yuju is from GFriend, and I have another GFriend card here, or at least, you know, by a member of GFriend. And then I have these 2 IVE cards. So I'm going to put the 2 IVE cards from Empathy. So I had to look at the back to know the album name. My friend is an IVE group order manager and needed things claiming, and I was like, it's cute, I will. So there's this Eugen Pob, and then this Ray photo card. Ray is my IVE bias, so very happy to have her. And I'll just stick them in the bottom here. I should have put that Yuki Purple Kiss card in here. I think I'm going to do that. 2 seconds. So yeah, mine changed. Yuki is going to go in here instead. And I'm going to get a new page out to put GFriend and IVE. I think I'm actually going to put it in front of these 2. And she goes. Okay, top row we have Ray and Eugen. I don't know why I've put them in this order, sorry. And then on the bottom row we have this Yuju card. And actually no, this should go on the other side. I've done it again. Oh my god. And then on this side we have this Ready Set Love yerin card. So cute. It's so colourful and pretty, I just like had to have it. And so here is my miscellaneous girl group stuff. Let's put some fillers in here. My Triple S page and my Purple Kiss page. I never know how to pronounce Triple S. Like, is it Triple S or is it Triple S? That sounds like exactly the same thing, but in my head they're like completely different. Triple S or Triple S? I don't know, it literally doesn't matter. We're done with this now, done with all my small binders. So let's move on to kep1er, I think. I have quite a bit for them. So here's kep1er. I had to open it off camera because this binder is massive. And I actually have some really fun things today. I've replaced some stuff that I got, I think, scammed out of, finally, and I'm just looking to fill these spaces now. I decided to just start rebuying them. Anyway, yep, I have this Mashiro Hero license from Troubleshooter. Sorry if you can hear like wind noises in the background. Oh my god, that's strong. I'm filming this with the window open and it's windy outside. So, yeah. Also, if you hear a fly, there's a fly in here. Don't you just love flies? Anyway, there we go. Just need die-ons. What was actually cool about this is that someone literally just gave me as a freebie in a trade. and I happened to need it, so that was good. And then I also have this last Love Struck card. Thank God. So here she is. I think she's in the wrong sleeve. I think she needs to be in an Ultra Pro. But whatever, I'll change it off camera. There we go. We've finally finished Love Struck, at least for Yerin. It took me way too long. Way too long. But there we go. And then it's on to, well, I guess the latest era. It's on to the latest Japanese album, which is obviously Yum. And so I think I've set up for it. Yep, set up for it here. I'm gonna have to get a template up because these may all have names on them, but that does not mean that I know what that means. So give me 2 seconds. I'll just like lay everything out to check that it's all right. Oh, the album is actually called Kep1er Against the World, by the way. The title track is Yum. So that's what I called it. Anyway. Okay, so I've got them all organised. They were all correct, but I had to check. So, first of all, I have this handover event card, the first one for Yerin. So these were like given out to fans on the release day. So she goes up here. And then we have the B version from that same event. I love the like poses they've made them do in these. I think they're so cute. And then here we have the offline lucky draw A version. There's so many like, I don't know, it's so confusing to see what pubs are from in Japanese albums, so I'm just reading out whatever they're called. This is wonky. We can't be having wonky Yerin. Ugh, sometimes these dragonshield sleeves like barely fit in the pockets. It's really annoying. And then we have just her album card from the solo version of the album. I love the backs of these with like the stars. I think that's so cute. She goes here. And then we have her regular version from the album. The back of that one's a bit boring. And then the limited version. She's very close up in all of these. And she goes on the right here. The limited version wasn't too expensive this time, so that was good. Normally it's like a lot. And then we have Shibuya, I don't know. Whatever prize B. And then this is Tower Records Tokyo. I love these insane nails that they have on. They're like terrifying, but they're so cool. And I love how dimensional like these letters are. I don't know if that's a word or if it focused, but we'll see. And then finally her offline lucky draw B version. I love the back of this one too. And that is Yerin page. I love how both my biases have like really bright hair colors this comeback. I think it looks so good. So here is my red Yerin page. And now onto the blue Hikaru page. It's kind of annoying how the back's on this. It's not like the blue one in the middle and then the white one's here and here. But I thought that the fronts were more important to get looking nice than the backs. So backs have been sacrificed. Now onto Hikaru. Hers is in a bit of a different order. So first of all, we have offline lucky draw A. Once again, love this pose and her nails and everything. Also, this blue hair suits her so well, even when it started going like green. For example here, I thought the green also suited her. And so here is the handover event A card. And then here we have Shibuya Prize B. This is my favorite card this era. It's gorgeous. Well, it's like a mixture between these two. So good. I'm so glad I've decided to collect Hikaru for this as well. I love collecting Hikaru so much. And then here we have her regular album card. I love how it says their names on the back. and her solo album card. Oh, there's like something in the page. Get out of here. Her solo album card, which is also gorgeous with the lovely back. They actually made a mistake in the previews of these albums and like swapped these cards. Fucking Wake One, man. Or is it like a different company that manages them in Japan? Also, I think it's Clap that's managing them now. I don't know. Kep1er's management situation is confusing. But here is her limited card. I like this concept as well. Like, because like most of these are in the light concept, which I prefer, but the dark one was also really pretty. Also in the dark concept is Offline Lucky Draw B. Once again, gorgeous back of this card. And then we have Handover Event B, another like green haired card. I tried to put the two green ones like here and here. What is on this binder? Get the dirt off, oh my god. She goes here. And then finally we have Tower Records Tokyo, which is also a gorgeous card. She's winking at me. So there we have my Kep1er Against the World cards. I think these pages look so good and I'm so proud of them. And now we have a bit of setting up to do because Kep1er have got an August comeback happening. Jesus Christ! Like, I was expecting there to be one. But like, oh my god guys, they announced it like 16 days, like 2 weeks before it came out. Like what? Like, calm down guys, oh my god. Why didn't you just like put it at the end of August? But no, it's on the 19th. So I'm setting up for it. Now we don't have like proper previews yet, so the order that I put these fillers in might change. But for now, I'm just going to put this in. I'm not sure what pobs I'm going to get, so the pob page will just be like kind of left empty until I know what I'm getting. But I thought I would just like, you know, start off setting it up now. So let me get some pages because they're quite, you know, like useful for setting up. You can't really do it without it, you know. Here we go. I'm just going to take out 2 pages for now. And what I also have to mention is that Youngun is actually not in this comeback. She's on hiatus for health reasons, I think. So I really hope she gets better. I really hope she's doing okay and she really deserves a rest. But that does mean that this era I will just be collecting Hikaru. I was thinking about collecting like 2 members anyway, but it felt wrong. So I'm just going to collect Hikaru, who looks gorgeous this era, by the way. The snippets of the song I've heard sound really good. I'm so excited for it. So the new album is called Bubblegum. Here are my fillers. I'm going to set the pobs to the side. And so we have a few album versions. I don't know why, but they've decided to do a polka version, a kits version, and a keyring version. Like, why? Just do one of them. Like, there's 2 photo books. They're cool. I'm happy to buy 2 photo books. What do you mean, like, 3 small versions? Who even does kit versions anymore? It's basically a keynote. Who the hell does keynotes anymore? Like, what? That's so NCT 2020. But whatever, I guess. Guess I'm buying a keynote. At least I only have to buy 1 member's keynote. But yeah, whatever. I also think there's like a bubblegum version. Like, where it's an actual, like, tube of bubblegum and a photo card, which is really weird. However, there's currently not any listings up for it, so I don't know what's going on there. But I've included the photo card anyway, because it's probably going to be a thing. That's such a weird choice, though. Like, isn't that going to be annoying to ship? Like, an actual piece of food? And I even like bubblegum, so that's going to be interesting, but we shall see. So I've just looked through the previews and I think I'm going to set them up this way. This is obviously like not set in stone because I've only got blurry previews right now. And it may change, but for now, I think Bubble is my favourite photo book version. So I'm going to put the 2 bubble cards at the top here, and in the middle I'm going to put the bubblegum one. Because it looks really cute from the preview and I think it's in the same outfit. Why is this not fitting? Oh my god, I need to trim this piece of paper, hang on. And the bubblegum version in the middle. And the second bubble version over here. I tend to like lighter concepts, and that's what the bubble concept seems to be. So, you know, sticking with my usual patterns. And then the Polka QR album, what? The Polka QR card and the Polka normal card seem to be like almost exactly the same from the preview, which is weird because normally Polka cards, the QR cards are like concept cards, but it doesn't seem to be, and they seem really similar, so I'm going to put them next to each other so they can be like opposite. And in the middle I'm going to put the kit card because they're all doing cute poses. And down here on the bottom row I'm going to put the gum version cards, which still look cute, but I think I might prefer the bubble version, so they go down here. Oh my god, my nails. And then in this final spot we have the rush version, which is what the keyring version is called, and it just goes down here. It's kind of nice that we have 9 album cards. It's like a good number to have. This looks so messy, I'm sorry, but I can't be bothered to fix it. If the bubblegum version is real. I don't know what the hell happened with that. And then on this second page I'm just going to stick in the 2 pubs that I have, and once I have all of my cards and stuff, then I will figure out what I'm going to do about this second page. So I currently just have the music and drama cards for the offline fan sign and the online video call. So yeah, the online one is so beautiful. I'm so excited to have it. But that is all for kep1er for today. I feel like I've been in this binder for about 7 years. And let's move on to the merch and maiden binder. Okay, so first things first, before I actually put any cards away, I finally have a binder to put, not a binder, a divider to put between kep1er and maiden. So that's good. Where's the divide? Here. So I just found this like random divider at the back of a binder. So I'm gonna put it in here to separate them because I hated that they were like not separated. Okay, and now I have some Limelight stuff, I know. So as I mentioned before in one of my other videos, my favourite K-pop shop basically closed down, and I was so sad about it and everything. However, they did like a massive sale when they did, and so I managed to buy 3 Limelight albums from them for £15. So they were £5 each. Like, that's a bargain. So I stored the Madeline cards the other day, but today I'm going to store my Last Dance cards. I can't really remember how I have Last Dance set up, so if it's a mess, it's a mess. So first of all, we have this actual album card of Suhe in this yellow hat. Very cute, and she goes up here. She's got a massive earring on too. And then I have this selfie card of all 3 of the members, and they're gonna go up here. And then I have this duo card of Ganon and Suhe. I will just mention again, the maiden situation has gotten even worse from last time. They've basically started a Japanese subunit of just the Japanese members of Maiden, but Suhe and Yeso have basically just disappeared from the group. Like, no one knows where they are, if they're all right. They deleted their statement about Suhe's hiatus, even though she's still seemingly on hiatus. I'm thinking that they've probably left the group, both of them, but the fact that we've heard nothing about it is fucking weird. So please, please, please continue to follow the situation and to boycott the whole company, 143 Entertainment, because this is weird. This is awful. And the CEO like went on a rant the other day, the one that I think is the one that supposedly assaulted Khan. And he just went like on a weird Instagram story rant. It was so strange. It was giving Trump. So it's just getting even more weird by the day. As always, follow this Instagram account for more updates because it's just ridiculous. Anyway, on to Happier Themes. I then have these other group cards. This one's actually a sticker, but does anyone actually use stickers that are photo card shaped? Like, I don't think anyone does. And here is the official group card. They're actually like upside down on the back, which is interesting. Okay, so that is it for the day version. And then for the night version, I'm just going to take out these things. So first of all, I have this Suhe and Miyu unit. I'm going to put them up here. And then I have this adorable Suhe card. She's very close to the camera. here. And then this other Suhe card where she looks just as adorable. I love this card so much. She's doing a little L sign. And then here is the selfie card of the 3 members again. And another, no, it's not a sticker, it's an official card, I think. But still, that is all I have for the night version. I love how many cards they give you in each of these albums. Like, I got so many. And then for this last page, it did have placeholders in it, and I just decided I didn't like them. So I've changed how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it like Gan, Suhe, Miyu. So Gan first, here is her day version official card. And then here is her sticker. Don't know why I need to show the back of the stickers. There is literally nothing there. And then her night version. These are so cute, these night version ones. And then onto Suhe. I love her cards for this. So here is her day version. I love her purple hair in this era. And then her sticker. Oh, look at her. And then her night version, which is absolutely my favourite. Look at this. She looks so good. I love this card. And then onto Miyu, look, having a lot of fun in her day version card. And for some reason did her sticker horizontally. Thanks for that, babe. And then finally her night version, which is gorgeous with the Ferris wheel. So yeah, that is this page. I'm glad to have a complete Limelight page. I think this is my first one. Yay. So here are my last dance pages. And that is everything I have for Limelight / Maiden. What I do have though is some Stray Kids merchandise. So let's just flip back over here. So I have stuff for the new fan kit, which where do I normally put fan kits? Where do I even put things in my own binder? Here. So I'm going to get a page and stick it in here. God, I just had a panic there. My phone stops filming when it comes up with a little pop-up saying like 20% battery left. And it just did that, but luckily it saved all my progress, thank God. Because sometimes it comes up and there's no noise or anything, so I don't know until I've filmed a load more. And I actually haven't filmed it because the pop-up's been there. Anyway, so here's my page. I didn't collect OT8 this era, it was too expensive and I didn't want to bother ordering the whole, like, kit from, I don't know, it's Yes24 that they do it with, and it's horrible. The site they do it with is so incredibly awful. It never lets me pay. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, it works for some people, doesn't work for others. Also, I bought the fan kit last year. And I literally just could not use the fans app. Like, I'd paid for it. I paid like £60 for that. And I never got to use it the whole time. It just refused to send anything to my phone or email confirmation. I tried for a year and I couldn't use it. And to this day I'm so angry about it that I decided not to buy the fan kit this year. So I just am collecting my top 3. I right now only have Lino and Jongin, but Jisung is with like a group order manager of mine, so I'll have him soon. So first of all we have Lino. He's going up here. Oh, I forgot to show the back. So here's the front and here's the back. This is the blue card. And here is the white card with this little peace sign. I love this concept. It's just so like cozy. And then we have his little doodle card, which I'm also going to put in. I love the backs of these. So that goes on the right. And then we have Jongin. He is in his blue version and his white version. And then his little doodle, which is him as the sun, which is very cute. I assume that's him. It looks like him. And then I'm just going to put some fillers in here quickly. So I'm going to do his row backwards so that it's like interesting. I think, should I do it like that? Or should I do it like that so all the whites are together? I think I'll do it like this for now, but it may change once I actually have them on hand. There's a fly in my room again. God. Okay, so here's that. And that is all the Stray Kids merch I have for today. Look how pretty that looks. So cute. Okay, so next I'm actually going to be doing something really exciting. This fucking fly, oh my God. You're literally on the window. Just leave. There's 2 of them. Oh my God. I'm ignoring them. Okay. I'm setting up for Stray Kids' new album, Karma. I am so excited for this. I don't really have the funds to be collecting a new album right now. Like, I swear all of my favourite groups have had comebacks at once. Like, there were 3 in July. There was, Arhoff, Rescene, and Purple Kiss. And now in August, we have kep1er and Stray Kids, the 2 groups that I spend the most on. Like, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. That's like all of the groups I collect. There's maybe a few more, I think, but like, come on, man. Anyway, I'm broke, so I'm not going to be collecting as much for Karma as I usually would. However, I'm still going to be collecting my top 3's album PCs, so let's go right there. Alright, so let's flip through all the way to the end. This binder is full. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to need to like split my collection in half at some point, which I really don't want to do, but like, I can't have a binder bigger than this. This is already massive. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know. I think I've already put pages in. Yes, I have. Oh my God. I still haven't finished Hop or 8, but hopefully soon. The group owner manager seems to have like recruited other people to help them send out. So hopefully I get that soon. Look how thick this is. Oh God. Okay. So there is an absolute ton of album versions, which I was expecting. But it's actually insane this time. Like, why are there so many? Still going to be collecting my top 3 though. I haven't pre-ordered as many albums as I usually would. I would normally pre-order like 3 of every version, which is bad, I know. But I think it's going to be cheaper for me to try and like bulk buy some cards afterwards. So what I've done is I've bought 1 of every album version. I actually bought 2 of the limited and the compact version. Compact because it was cheap, and limited because it's limited. But the rest I will try source elsewhere. I also bought a complete member set of Jonghyun's photocards, apart from limited. And that cost me like £24, which I thought was pretty good. So I bought that, so I only have to source like the other 2's cards, so that'll be very helpful to me. Anyway, I'm not sure, we don't have like previews of the cards yet, so I'm not sure if the order I put them in will be correct. But I'm just going to stick them in and I can move them around when I want. So first of all, we have the limited versions. The concept isn't my favourite for this album, I don't think. Like, it's fun. And we just had the like teaser for the... Is it the title track? It's called like Bleep. And it sounds really fun, so I'm excited for this. Also, his ceremony version, which is one of the like 2 normal versions, and then I'll put the other normal version underneath it. Also, I finally got to see Stray Kids live. I know, since I last made the video, I've seen them in person. They're real. I was quite far away from them, so I didn't like see their faces really, but like I got to see them in concert. That is something I have been wanting to do since I was 12 years old, and I'm now 18. I actually can't fathom that I have seen Stray Kids in person, and it was literally like the best night of my life. I had such a good time and I am so happy that I got to go. I went with my mum, but I also met 2 of my friends while I was there. Well, I met my friend and she brought her friend, and now we're all friends. So that was honestly just such an amazing day. All the stays were so nice, which I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stays online are not nice, so I was like worried. But everyone there was like really sweet and I had such a great time. Everyone was handing out freebies. Like, I have so many freebies now because of it. And the sound was a bit off, I think. Like, it was kind of... I couldn't hear a word they were saying when they were speaking, but I still had a great time. Everyone cheered so loudly. I've seen people saying that, like, London Day 1 was really quiet. It was fucking not. Like, I promise you it was not. Yeah, probably because we didn't always cheer when we were asked to, because we couldn't fucking hear what they were saying. But anyway, I had a really great time and I would love to go back. And Jongin, like, bias ranked me so hard. Even though he is already kind of my bias, I literally could not stop looking at that man in the concert. He was so energetic. Like, he just looked like he was having the time of his life on that stage. And I'm so happy about it. Other highlights were Lino's shoe flying off in S-Class. That was great. Minsung were minsunging, which, yeah. And yeah, just seeing the songs live. We got Get Lit as our encore song, which isn't like my favourite song of theirs ever, but it's a Jisung song, so I'm happy with that. Let me just tell you what I've got on this page. So we have all their accordion version cards, their accordion pre-order benefit cards, and the compact version cards. And then on this last page, we have their Skizoo version cards. How do I feel about the Skizoo version album? I think it's cute, but I also think it's going to be really annoying to get anything from it. So, yeah. I only ordered one version because they were like 15 fucking pounds each. Well, 15 was the cheapest I saw it, and that's how I got it, without pobs. But I saw them going for like 30 pounds, so yikes, I didn't want to pay that much. So hopefully the photo cards on their own aren't too bad to get later. But you never know. I think I'm just gonna go get like, so they all come with a Skizoo keyring, and I've decided I'm only gonna collect one. Any of my top members would do. I'm not paying that much for a little keyring, so I'm only gonna buy one as opposed to 3. So there's the Skizoo version cards, and down here there is 3 different unit cards from the limited version. So I'm gonna put those here. And then the pre-order benefit card from the Skizoo versions. So they all come with, like the accordion does, they come with a pre-order only card, not a store pub. So yeah, there is that. And then here is going to be an OT8 set. So in the Skizoo albums, it also comes with an OT8 photo card set. I'm glad that they put so many photo cards in, which kind of helps justify its price a bit. Because you get how many? You get a set of 8, and then you get 2 random cards, so that's good. And you obviously also get your Skizoo keyring. So yeah, I thought that's alright. It's still a bit expensive, like, why would an album ever be £30? And it's a Nemo. It's not like an actual CD. Here's the thing, they're also doing vinyl albums for this era. I don't collect vinyls. If a group I like does vinyls, I just don't buy it. Like, they're usually not available in the UK, so it's really expensive to get them. And even if they are available here, they're expensive in general. So I just don't collect vinyls. Like, I have no space to put them either. And these ones don't even come with, like, photo cards. Well, I think they maybe come with a group card, but I don't think they come with member cards. So, yeah, I'm just not buying the vinyl. Fair enough to anyone who is. I just personally don't really like vinyls. No, don't let my dad hear me say that. My dad is like a massive music nerd and he loves vinyl. So don't let him hear me say that. But yeah, personally for like my collection, I just don't want to collect vinyls. So yeah, that is this page. It's the Skizoo PC set from the Skizoo version album. And then also this Jisung Make Star Pob that I'm getting. Yeah, I bought a Jisung Make Star Pob for no reason. I wanted at least one store pop, and Make Star is usually nice. So I just bought Jisung's. There you go. And then here we have the final page, and it is the limited version trading card set. Yeah, so that's cute. The limited version album comes with the trading card set. I think it also comes with like a page to put them in, which I've like never seen before. I don't really understand how it works from the photo, but we shall see. So it's actually a 9-piece set. They have a group card, I think. Well, all they said is that there were 9 cards, so I assume one of them is a group card. So yeah, they're all gonna go here. I don't bother writing the names on the cards for like sets, because like I know where the members go. Like, I've been doing this for a while now. I know the names of the members. And also that when I like write on these in pencil, I have to spend ages with a rubber or an eraser, if you're American, just rubbing it out, and it takes forever and it hurts. My hand cramps so bad, like holding this paper. It's really annoying. But yeah, here is my setup for kep1er. I think that's a great album name, by the way. I'm so excited. So yeah, limited, ceremony, hooray, accordion, accordion pob, compact, skizu units, skizu pob, skizu set, Jisung make star, and limited trading card set. That's everything I've got. So that's all done for. That is basically the end of the video. However, I do have something to store that's like not really K-pop, but it is photo cards. I have Dan and Phil photo cards. I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I went to see them live, and I bought some of their photo cards because they made them as like a joke, I think, but everyone loved them. They made photo cards, so I bought them. Your girl sees photo cards, she buys photo cards. What more is there to it? So if you like them and you wanna watch that, then feel free, it'll be the next bit. If not, here's the timestamp to the outro. But yeah, I really appreciate if you stay and watch this bit, but if you're done, fair enough. Dan and Phil time. Okay, so I wasn't sure where I was gonna put these, like, because there's not really any room in any of my binders, but I've decided for now I'm gonna put them in this binder I have, which you rarely see. It is basically a binder I have for like non-photo card sized things. I really need to update it because I have extra stuff to put in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick Dan and Phil in here. So if you're like not familiar with them, which I don't blame you, I'm a K-pop channel. Dan and Phil are YouTubers. They were very popular during like the early mid 2010s, and they've recently come back to doing stuff, and they did a tour and they released photo cards as tour merch. And I am obsessed with photo cards, so I bought them. I tried to buy them at the tour, but they were all sold out, so I had to buy them online afterwards. And here is what I have right now. I have like another 3 on the way from trading. But for now, this is what I'm going to store. So first of all, we have Phil with the golden pig. They have this golden pig. Yeah, if you don't know the Dan and Phil references, I'm sorry. But if you like them, I hope you enjoy this. So here is Phil with the golden pig, and he goes up here. And then we have this Phil card in the cool glasses. Love that. The backs of these are like shiny. I don't know if you can see on camera. But I promise you these cards are gorgeous. Like, they're really good quality, they're really thick. And then we have Phil in this blanket. He looks either scared or very cozy, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put him up here. And then we have Dan doing a hand heart. Very sweet. I feel so weird saying this about like grown, because like this just feels weird compared to K-pop cards. I don't know why. It just feels so strange. But anyway, here is Dan doing a finger heart. He's almost got the hang of it. He's trying his best. Love that, Dan. I love the top he's in. And then we have another Phil. This one where he's like grabbing his hair. I don't know what he's doing. And I think, yep, that's currently all I have for the solo card page. I'm just going to put in some fillers for the last 3. So when I got the cards, I actually got a shiny Phil in it. Insert picture here. I pulled a shiny card, which is insane. However, I have traded him for the shiny duo card because I wanted the duo. And that is currently on the way. It will be in my next video. I am so excited about that. I didn't think I would pull a shiny card, but I did, which is awesome. So that card is going to go in the middle here. It's not a solo card, but I thought, I don't know, it just deserved to be on this page. So, shiny duo. It's like holographic. It's really pretty. The Phil card was also really pretty, but I didn't want to have like a shiny of just one of them. So I got the shiny of like both of them. And then on the bottom, this middle card here will be, I don't know how to describe this card anyway other than Dan's ass with face. So I'll put a picture up and you'll understand. Yeah, he really did that. Yeah. And I traded for it because I'm a weirdo apparently. So yeah, that goes there. And then on this bottom right corner, I actually haven't done the trade for this yet, so I lied when I said it was on the way. So I'm not sure which card is going to go here. I'm not sure if it's going to be Dan or Phil, but some card will be there, so hopefully for the next video. And then onto this page, this is the duos page. So first of all, there's only like 7 of these cards, I think, so I need to put some fillers in the corners. There we go. So first of all, we have this one where Dan's face is like being pulled off. I don't know. That goes up there. And then on the top right, we have the 2 of them screaming, because what more could you want in life? I thought these 2 like went together nicely. And then here I have this one where Dan is staring into my soul and doing bunny ears on Phil. Phil looks like he's having a great time. And then for the middle, I pulled a shiny duo card. Yeah, I did. I mean, there was a whole thing where some of the photo card packs got sent out in dupes. Like, you got 2 of the same pack, and I got one of those. So you basically just emailed them and went, hey, I got 2, and they'd send you an extra replacement pack. They sent me 2 extra replacement packs, which was great. And they were like VIP packs, so they both came with shinies in them. So that was amazing. And yeah, now I have my pride and joy shiny duo card. Let me just show you it. No, why is it? There we go, there's the shiny. Look how pretty it is. And the back. Look at that. Oh my god, the fly is back. Oh my god, my enemy. But yeah, if you're wondering, oh, you said you got 2, where's the other one? Basically, the packs were split between me and my friend, and so I've given my friend the other shiny. I need to show you this other shiny that we pulled. Sorry, there's like hair all over this. Ew. Why is this sleeve so dirty? But yeah, I'm gonna put like a picture of all of our pulls. I am so happy with them. So my friend got the other one, I sent it to them in the USA. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this one. It's like my favourite shiny card. And then we have this one where Dan's doing a thumbs up. This one where they're stood by back to back. Phil is still looking at me. And then finally this one where they are sleeping. So cute. So that is all I have for this page. That's actually the complete page. And that is all I have for Dan and Phil in total. I am so happy with this collection. I'm not planning to like collect every card, just enough to fill this page. But yeah, I am genuinely so glad that I managed to get these cards online, because I was so sad when I couldn't get them in person. But that is the end of today's video. Outro in just a sec. Thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. I'm gonna keep to my usual schedule of uploading about once a month now, and I'm really happy to be back. Your comments on the last video saying you missed me were like the sweetest things ever, and I had such a good time reading them. So thank you to everyone who leaves those. That's about all I have to say for today. So make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and come back next month for another one. Bye!